from where you guys are watching us or will be watching a replay after. Today, I'm so excited because, of course, being a registered nurse, being into this business, I'm always excited to share other person's journey here with them from my follow business partners. And if you are a nurse, doctor, or a busy parent watching this, and you ever thought you're doing good, but you need some extra time for your family, then watch our live until the end, and you will gain more opportunities to explore online from your home. So today, Dr. Susie is here with me, all the way from England. So, Dr. Susie, I don't want to waste more time. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my Go Live. And please introduce yourself and give some more information about your profession. And yeah, please.
Yeah. Hi, Manpreet. Thank you so much for getting in touch with me. It's an honor and privilege actually to share the flow with my fellow business partners. So thank you very much. So for the benefit of my new followers as well as for the benefit of people following Manpreet, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Dr. Susie Jacob. I am a general practitioner in the UK, and not just that, I'm also a very very proud online business coach. A bit about myself. I am married to the love of my life. He is a chef by background. He retired as a private chef just 14 months into me starting this wonderful business. I've been actually doing this now for 3.5 years. And I can tell you, it's been the best decision I've ever made. One of those things that actually changes the trajectory of your life. And this is it. This is one of them. Obviously, so many others were there, but this is definitely one of them. And so I was able to retire him within 14 months into the business, from working 50 hours within just 20 months into the business. And this is after retiring my husband, who was earning as much as a doctor. Within 20 months into the business, I was able to become part-time to 28 hours and planning to cut down further this year. And I'm also a proud mom of a 17-year-old. She's in her final year in doing A levels and going to uni this year. So that's a bit about myself.
That's amazing. As a mom, we are always proud of our kids, right? Growing and learning every day. That's amazing, doctor. So, my next question is, let me show it on the screen. Life is always busy as a doctor. So, what made you even look for the online business?
I think the question actually answers it, because life was too busy that
Mhm.
I was actually not living life anymore. I was just surviving. And that's what happens when you actually work to me. Now, don't get me wrong. I always wanted to be a doctor. My mom actually told me once, like, since I was 5 years old, I've never changed apparently. I was always saying, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a doctor. I can't remember that part of it, but as long as I remember, that's what I wanted to be, definitely. And by the grace of God, I studied well, went to uni, got my job, came to the UK. Now been practicing doctor for 22 years. And yeah, and I thought, then I thought, okay, once you get qualified, do your higher specialty, the next thing is going up the career ladder, did all that. And actually, I felt like the more I was going up the ladder, the less and less time I was at home. Or even the times when I was at home, you can be at home but not be at home, because your mind is somewhere else. It's either with the last patient, you would be doubting whether you did all that you could for that person, or it would be just because of the stress of it all, have I done everything right? I couldn't even enjoy a holiday. Every Sunday or weekends, I actually used to, because I'm still in management role, but it's a different sort of one, management role. So I used to be checking emails even on my days off, because if you just leave it for the day you're working, then you have about 100 emails to respond to. And that was it. Your off days, you're actually doing work. So there was nothing, no, there was no work life balance. at all. There was absolutely no work life balance. And my husband was working 60 hours. We earned very good money for UK standards. Don't get me wrong, we did. But it came at a very, very big cost. Time with me and my husband as a family, and also, most importantly, our daughter. She was growing up. When she was very young, we had a full time nanny. So she always had somebody at home. But by the time she was 8, there was no need because she was independent enough to do things herself. But that meant that she was alone in the house. Then again, till she was up to secondary school, I had a childminder. So till I could get back home, we had the childminder. So that was also okay. So we managed primary school like that with either a childminder or a full-time nanny. But then when she went to secondary, things changed. She was alone in the house after school for about 6 hours. Like that's normal. And she was very lonely because I have only one child. She was very lonely. It's not like she had another sibling, in the house or something. And when I come walk into the door, all she wanted to do was talk to me. And all I wanted to do was not talk to anyone. Because I would have given my everything for my work. And I had nothing left to give at home except and when you're really stressed and when you're burned out, the reaction that you do is get angry and irritable and shout at my husband, shout at my daughter, get angry with everyone because you can't show it in your work. You come home and you show it all to everyone else. And it wasn't fair. And then one day my daughter said, Mama, whether you're there at home or not, it's all the same for me. And I realized that day, like, if I didn't make a change to my life now, I might lose her. Then there's no point saying that when they are 30, come and visit Mama, Dada. You weren't there for me. Why should I come and visit you? A very, very good possibility of that happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I was like, I don't want to grow up to be, having regrets because I already had lots of regrets. I wasn't there when my daughter took her first step because I was doing my night shift. I was working so that I could pay the bills. And at that point in time, I think there was nothing else I could do. But today, what I like to say to those new moms is that you have a choice. You have a choice to be at home, earn multiple times what a doctor earns, which is what I'm earning. I'm earning 5 figures a month consistently, more than my NHS job, 2, 3 times more than my NHS job per month. And that is the possibility of this business. Why would you want to lose your children's milestone? Because for me, what I've lost is lost. Thankfully, I had my mom or the nanny or somebody. So I have all, when there was a milestone happening, they'd record it so I could see. But that was even worse. I don't know about you. For me, when my mom used to send it, and she sent it when I was doing my on call shift, I sat there and started crying, because you missed it. If you miss it, you miss it, isn't it? And yeah, you have a choice now. You have a choice to actually support your family, because why did I go back to work? Because I needed to support my family. I needed money to look after the needs of my family. But now you have an option to stay at home, see your baby's milestones, and yet earn multiple times a doctor's salary. How good is that? I didn't have that opportunity, but we are here to tell you and talk to you about this wonderful opportunity that makes it very real and possible.
Thank you, thank you. And you did answered my next question. I was about to ask what changed now while being an online business owner, but you did already told about work-life balance, and it's better now. So I will ask another question. As a physician, what made you trust this business model? Because it's a big thing online. People
Yeah,
are
yeah.
scared sometimes, right?
Yeah, the thing is, I think when I came into the business, I was in a very desperate stage, because my daughter was suffering also from her mental health. So I was very desperate, mom. And the thing is, when you're desperate, you do desperate things also. Before this business, I tried 2 to 3 things, made some money, lost some money. I did. I was not too worried about the money which I lost. For me, my like I even when I tell people, like, I lost quite a bit of money. I'm not ashamed to say that, because I think failure is overrated. The thing is, there's no success without failure. You actually have to keep trying till you find the way. And that's what I did. I went into property, and property is something you can earn money, but it was like a fifth job for me, because after work, or I had to take leave to go see this property, and it's all like dealing with other people, tenants and all. It's a bit headache. It's not like, you are already in a very stressful job.
Yeah.
So it just didn't work for me. And also, when you want to do property, you have to, its main working hours between 9 or 5 or 9 and 6. That's when the realtors, or estate agents as we call them here, are working. They are not happy to stay back after work
Mhm.
to entertain you, or
Right.
to accept your request or something like that. So that, then of course I went to crypto. That was like a gambling thing. Again, made lots of money, lost lots of money there also. So again, at the end, I felt like that was more like gambling, which doesn't, I did it because out of more desperation rather than anything. But then, reflecting after, while I was doing itself, I was like, it doesn't fit my ethics, moral and ethical values, and what I have. So I was like, it doesn't fit me. It's not me. Unfortunately, went into a scam, you know um, you know because a friend of mine, which I met, said that he was doing something, and it was actually a scam, which we both fell into, lost some money there. And then, and what but one thing is, all these sort of things help me understand what's a scam, what's not a scam, what will work for me as a doctor, what will not work for me, what is ethical. So I've learned all that. So when I came, and when I was doing property, I got somebody to teach me how to do Facebook ads, just Facebook ads, nothing else,
Mhm.
nothing else. And you have to imagine, in our platform, we teach you 6 7 different platforms.
Yeah.
This is one platform. About 4 years ago, I got a mentor, a personal mentor for 3 months, and he charged me £3,500 at that
Oh,
time,
wow. Mm.
just for one platform.
Huh.
So when I came here, I was like, is this real? I said, what? You get to learn 7 platforms. You get an automated system that costs about
Mm.
£21,000 to maintain every year, kind of for peanuts, like almost free. And then you get a lifetime mentor. Because when I had mentors, I had a property mentor, I had a Facebook mentor, all that. They are like 6 months, 3 months, 12 months. We are giving you lifetime
Mhm.
for a meal, for the cost of some, to have a meal in central London for 2 people with a couple of drinks. That will cost you more in central London.
Yeah.
So
Expensive.
when
Everything is expensive now.
no, this is less than that. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
about,
This is less
yeah,
than
it's
that.
less
It's
than
good.
that. It's just over a
Mhm.
hundred pounds to actually
Yeah.
explore our platform, and then you
Mhm.
decide within 30 days whether this is for you or not. Otherwise, you
Yeah.
get the money back. And if you plan to stay, that's the money that you imagine learning Facebook for under £100.
Mhm.
Like, if anyone was to say that to me, I say, you're in cuckoo land. You're in cuckoo land. People don't understand the value which we are offering. Lifetime mentorship, access to our community of people who are earning 6 figures per month. You've got to be kidding. Like, for £100, really? Like, for lifetime, and that's a one-off fee kind of thing. You will not get it anywhere. So by the time I came to this platform, I was like, this is a gold mine. And I understood, and from doing the other things, I understood why property, it's not flexible at all.
Yeah.
It's not good for people with shift work, or a particular shift, because it requires a lot of input and things like that. This is like, you have, for this, for me, is, I'm basically an introvert. Although people don't believe when I say that, but I am basically an introvert. If I can avoid talking to people, I will avoid talking to people. If I can avoid meeting up with people, I will avoid meeting up. After 3 years only, we had a meetup in London. That's how bad I am. Then I was like, this is even bad for Susie. And that too, I didn't organize. It was one of my mentees who organized it. That's how bad I am. Because
Mhm.
it's just that I don't like socializing. I don't like parties. I don't like going for network events, nothing. I don't like anything. If you're that sort of person, this is the perfect thing. You don't need to talk to anyone. Like, we have an automated system that will send reminders. There's no chasing people, nothing. Because I was working 50 hours. I don't have time to chase. As it is, I was stressed and burnt out. I don't want another thing to stress me out. Our automated system looks after it. To maintain that system on your own costs £21,000 a year. Under £100 one-off fee is what we are asking. Like, for me, that was a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer. And then, because it's online business 24 bar 7, you can do it like before work, pockets of time during work. Like, I used to do my paperwork and listen to the training, then come back home, and then kind of settle down and then do another half an hour, and that's it, from my bedroom. Not going to anyone's house, not going out of my house, driving the car, going somewhere. No, nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Don't need to talk to people. You have video based training. If you're stuck, you have a lifetime mentorship, mentor and a coach. You have access to a community that's been doing this and crushing it for 9 years. Plus, you have a back office that, if you were to do it yourself, just maintenance would be £21,000 a year. And you have the potential to earn 5 figures a month. I think it's a no brainer.
Yeah.
Logically, it's a no brainer. I think I
Mhm.
had the advantage of doing few things before coming into this business. That's why when people ask me, why this business and all, I'm very confident because I've tried all those things. I knew
Yeah.
how this CRMs and all had to work, because I had someone sort it out for me, pay someone to do those things for
Mhm.
me. So I
Mhm.
knew, and I'm like, what? For under £100, I don't even need to know anything about it. People just don't realize how valuable is what we have to offer here.
Perfect. Thank you, Dr. Susie. You did explain really well. I'm glad you are here. So I want to ask you next question. Has this business changed how you show up as a doctor, as a parent, or as a partner? What
In
is
all
your thoughts about it?
all three.
All three.
I think the first thing, even before the money came, it's the relationship bettered because of this. Because we do social media marketing, I was a person very shy. I didn't like anyone taking my pictures, didn't like taking photos and anything like that. So I was not very good at it. My husband, on the other hand, is extremely good at it. And before the business, if I had a weekend, the first thing I'll think of is an extra shift,
Mhm.
so that I can keep saving, saving, saving. And my husband always used to, let's go out for a meal. Let's go out here. And every time he says that, I used to say no. Now, when I started the business, I know he's good at doing all these things. I said, okay, can we go to that place? He was shocked that I was asking him. And I got him involved in something he loves doing. He loves taking my pictures. He loves taking my videos and stuff like that. He loves doing that. He does it naturally. Like, I don't need to tell him. Also, he'll say, okay, start walking now, and I'll be simply walking and he'll be taking my videos. If anyone's seen my reels, most of them are taken by my husband, and it'll be me casually walking. And then I'm so bad that I have to tell him, okay, now which side should I walk? He'll say, go to your right, go to your left. That's how bad I am. And he tells me what to do. So for him, I got him involved, and that means it was building some family relationship, because we weren't really having a marriage. He used to go at 4:30 in the morning, come back at 11 o'clock. So go before I get up and come back when I'm sleeping. So this this helped build that relationship before the money. So that was that. Then obviously the money started coming, and that means I was able to retire him. from his job where he had to leave at 4:30 and come after 11, and he was driving about 100 miles. So it was my priority to actually retire him, and he unfortunately had two accidents that year. Thankfully nothing happened to him, thank God. So I was like,
Mhm.
no, we are retiring you. So I retired him. So he's a full-time dad cooking for us now. So that's what he does. And so that is one thing, how I help my husband retire. Now we do a lot of charity works, and that's what we do, because now we, from the abundance of what God has given us, we give back to, our community. That's what we do now. As a parent, we are very very present parent. We are always in the house.
Mhm.
Somebody is in the house all the time. And a few months ago my daughter was saying, Mama, you're always at home. And that's like music to my ears, because that is what I wanted. You can make money in different ways. I was making money as a GP. I was
Mhm.
making money. But being a present parent is music to my ears. And when my daughter said, Mama, you're always at home now. And, that was something I longed. I was longing to hear that. I was longing to be a present mom. I attend all her parents teachers meeting. This Thursday I'm attending because I'm working part time.
Mhm.
Like everything works around my family at the moment. So I am there, for her. I'm there completely. So I think that is the biggest thing I have achieved, to be a more present parent. And as a doctor, I was very stressed and burnt out. Of course, when you, even if it's something that you love doing, if you work too much without a lot of sleep, and without any free time, you will lose the passion somewhere. And because you'll be just going there because you need to make money. Now it's not like that. When I work the few hours that I work, for me, it is like I give my all to my patients, and I'm a better doctor because I'm
Mhm.
not doing it for the money anymore. So I think
Yep.
it's better for my patients. It's
Mhm.
definitely better for my family. So this business has helped me regain back my time so that I can be a better version of myself.
Yep, right. Very well said. Because as a mom, I totally relate. I was working two shifts before, two different jobs before joining this business. And because of this business, I now kept my hospital job part time. And as you said, I can work on my own schedule, and I can choose. There's more freedom of time. I have, like, I can have be with my kids, and that's amazing. Like, I know we came into these countries to have more freedom, but when you start working here, you feel like you're stuck, right? You have to go to work every day, every day, every day. Otherwise, you will not be able to earn enough, and that's like a lifelong cycle we are
Yeah.
into.
Yeah.
So having this opportunity to help have a secondary source of income, and then you can reduce your hours, that's a big, big thing, I think. Yes, people don't realize how big this system is, because they still, I think some people still think like, oh, do we have to add people into this business? I always say we don't chase anybody, we don't. That's the beauty of this business, and that's why I'm into this business too. As any professional, we don't have extra time to call and right, to attend all those meetings or
Yeah.
anything.
This is the
But
best system for introverts, because
yes.
the system, you're not calling anyone, you're not chasing anyone. People call me and chase after me. I don't chase after them. They actually try to get in touch with me, try to talk with me and all. And I do, don't get me wrong, I've changed a bit. I still, now I talk to people a bit. If they want to talk to me, I do talk
Mhm.
to them. But then, there is a limit to my time. And if they are asking too much, I tell them, see, this is exactly why I started this business, so that it'll give me more time. Imagine if I was to answer all your questions, when there is an automated system that does it for you. Just because when you decide
Mhm.
to be part of this wonderful opportunity, you also want the same. Why don't you just let the automated system do its job, so that you can enjoy the time and financial freedom that you really long for?
Mhm.
I tell people say, oh, do you think, oh, do I have to keep adding people? Does your income depend on the number of people that's in your team? I say absolutely not. In
Mhm.
May, I was the eighth top distributor who made sales, eighth top sales made by myself in the month of May, in the whole of Europe. And
Mhm.
I've been only doing this business for, at that time, not even 3 years. I was not even doing the business for 3 years at that time when my name came in the leaderboard. And I was like, I didn't even know. Someone told me, Susie, did you know you're on the leaderboard? I'm like, am I? I was like that. And I, I don't have a big team. I have about 80 people. And there are
Mhm.
people with over 2,000 people on their team. And this is very humbling. I was
Mhm.
able to earn more than them.
Right.
Like,
And
if this was
also,
like a recruitment thing, you're not going
yeah,
to do it, isn't it? How can you
no,
earn more than someone else who's having more team members? No, you
right.
can't.
You cannot. Right. Absolutely. And it's a matter of consistency. No matter how long you are, no matter how uh, good you are into the business, as long as you have consistency, you can be one day where Dr. Susie is, you can be one day where I am. Of course, it's a matter of time, not a get rich quick scheme. I always say it's not a one of them.
Yeah.
As Dr. Susie said, she tried crypto before. I know many people think, oh, on overnight you can become rich in that, but again, it's a gambling process, right? And for me, I never tried something online before, but I was always looking for something as a side hustle. And when I joined, literally I had no idea how this system works. I only saw few people doing this, and I'm like, it's okay, if they can do it, I can learn and do it too, because I'm good at learning. That's my specialty. I can learn. If you're good to teach, I am good to learn. And this system is amazing. We have amazing mentors and coaches here. So it's as long as you are open to learn and open to have new opportunities, we will be able to help you guide through it every step. So Dr. Suzy, last question. What advice do you want to give to someone who is curious but scared to start?
Just start, because
Just
even when I saw this opportunity and thought to myself, wow, this is a gold mine, there was no 100%.
Mhm.
There's nothing 100% in life. People come to me as a me as a doctor and ask,
Uh-huh.
so will I be 100% well? I said, there's no 100%. I can't even guarantee who's going to be alive tomorrow, because if
Yeah.
you walk across the road and if a car hits you and you die, that's
Mhm.
life.
Mhm.
So there's no 100% guarantee in life. So don't get. And then when you studied medicine or nursing or engineering, you didn't have 100% guarantee that you can never say
Mhm.
you have 100% guarantee you will pass. No. Obviously you might have faith in yourself that you will
Mhm.
pass, and that's exactly what you need to have. You need to have faith in yourself that if so many people are able to do and become successful. For me, when I started the business 3.5 years ago, I didn't know a single doctor. Now I have loads of doctors in my team, but when I started, I didn't know a single doctor. There was
Mhm.
no like I was the trailblazer. There was nobody like I can that I knew who was doing this as a doctor.
Mhm.
So and what I saw was lots of nurses, lots of blue collar jobs. No disrespect to any of what any of they are doing, but I thought, if they can do, why can't I do it?
Yeah.
It was as simple as that. If they are, like, I was seeing nail technicians earning 5 and 6 figures per month. I was like,
Mhm.
I'm not earning 5 figures as a doctor per month.
Mhm.
And if they can do it, I'm sure it's not rocket science. So
Right.
for me, it was just that belief that I could do it. And I saw lots of people, if people who were college dropouts, who didn't school, dropped out from school and all doing this business. And I was like, you know, I think I'm an intelligent person. If they can do it, I don't think it's anything to do with intelligence. It's just following, studying the system, and just
Mhm.
cutting and pasting and cutting and pasting. And that's all what we're doing. because there is a proven system. You don't have
Mhm.
to reinvent the wheel. You just have to follow what the system is telling you to do, and also take the advice of your coach and mentor.
Right. As same same advice, like if you are ready to have a different life tomorrow, you have to do something different today to
Oh,
get
yes.
there, right? So if you're here and you watched our live, that means that tells like you are looking for something. So we're not saying you have to quit your jobs right away, we are not saying, but this is the business that can be that can go side by side with your any job you are on, because we have all the professionals in our business and they're doing with their jobs. But as a mother, I must say, um this is the amazing thing that you can give some extra time to your kids. You're present with your kids when they need you. So that was our reason as mothers and professionals in healthcare to start this business, and that reason pushes us more to learn and explore and join the business, and we're doing great here. So yes, if you're curious, no pressure. Message us, any Dr. Susie, Manpreet, and we will walk you through the steps. We will show you if this business is for you or not. Maybe not, we never know. But unless you see it, you can't decide it. Just don't um just don't. I know some people just listen to others saying something and they believe it. Don't believe the others. The 149 is fully refundable, but you will get a full picture of what you're getting into before starting your own business. So message us, reach to us. No matter how you walk your journey, as long as you are even crawling, you will reach somewhere. But standing will not help you go anywhere, and just watching us, you will not help you go anywhere. So reach out
Absolutely.
to us. We will be so happy to help you in your growth, and we will be happy when you grow in this business, because I know, as it's like a teacher, right? You feel so proud when your children doing better in lives. Same
Yeah,
as here.
absolutely.
Yeah,
I'd like to end with Einstein's quote. He says the definition of insanity is doing the same thing again and again and expecting a different results. So if
hmm,
you are doing your job or whatever you're doing and you're feeling stuck and you think the answer to your problem is doing the same thing even more or even better, think again.
perfect. Well said. Thank you, thank you, thank you, whoever watched us or will be watching us live. So I will present next time somebody else to present their story. Thank you, Dr. Susie. I really, really appreciate you coming here. Thank you, thank
Worries.
you.
Thank you for having me. Take care then. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.